An Inland Empire Marine Corps vet is back at home tonight after putting up the fight of his life against COVID-19.
That's right. Joseph Weber was in the hospital for 40 days, and at times doctors weren't even sure if he was going to make it. KCAL 9's Nicole Comstock visited him tonight at his home in Colton.
Joseph Weber pushes his walker to the end of his driveway in Colton and takes a seat. He's still hooked up to an oxygen tank and has a tracheostomy tube in his windpipe. But he knows how blessed he is to be here.
We love you, Joe. You got this.
For this very warm welcome home.
Makes you want to fight harder knowing that many people care about you.
And this 45-year-old put up a world-class fight against coronavirus. He was placed on a ventilator for 30 of the 40 days he was hospitalized, during which time he also developed pneumonia and a secondary infection. He says a nurse at Kaiser Woodland Hills later told him he was in the worst shape of any coronavirus patient they had seen.
So they never said, don't expect him to make it, but they did tell them he's either going to get the lucky straw or the unlucky straw.
And while Weber was intubated, doctors told his family his survival hinged on how hard he was willing to fight for his life.
Me not fighting was not an option.
Maybe Weber developed that extra grit to keep going. During his time serving this country, he's a proud Marine Corps veteran.
Every time the phone rang, I didn't know if they were going to call me and tell me that your husband's died, your husband's dead.
It was extremely difficult on his wife of 18 years, Cynthia. They have 6 children.
I just remember calling his mom and my mom and just saying, I can't lose him, you know?
Thank you.
So she's beyond thankful to share this moment with him as friends and family drive by to celebrate his discharge from the hospital.
It can hit you like a truck or it can hit you like the flu. You don't know.
Until it hits you. That's why Weber wants to share something with anyone else out there who finds themselves in his shoes, walking a thin line between life and death.
And you have to have a will. You can't just go out there and say, oh, the doctors are going to take care of me. You have to want to beat it.
Now, Weber was also treated with steroids, remdesivir, and an immunosuppressive drug called anakinra. He says faith was also a big factor in his recovery. We have a link to the family's GoFundMe account on our website, kcal9.com. Reporting in Colton, Nicole Comstock, KCAL 9 News.